Hello, and welcome to the Bluegrass Sports Show, or
The BS show. We are two fat guys talking crap.
and mocking each other apparently. Gosh darn it!
You
I'm
keep
Carl.
you keep dropping our quarters. I'm Perry, and I'm an animal.
The animal.
But pick up the quarter.
Where'd it go?
I don't know. Stop dropping. If you just leave it laying on the
I
table.
play with it.
While he's playing with something over there that's ironically the size of a quarter. What I'm going to do is tell you what we're doing today, kind of like we did with our college basketball program.
Oh, shoot, about dropped it again.
Where we went through and we did a little draft, had all-time rosters. We're gonna do a little
draft.
We're gonna do a little draft with our all-time NBA with our all-time NBA program. First up, we're gonna start at the bottom this time. We both had Golden State at number 5. We're gonna start at Golden State. Now, Carl does have.
We got a little quarter.
Carl does have our Wisconsin quarter.
Wisconsin.
It's Wisconsin. I know, my heart aches. But
you looked at the quarter to find out which, and it says forward on it.
There's nothing forward about Wisconsin. It's as backward as possible. So, what we're going to do, we're going to flip a coin to figure out who gets what travel.
Yep.
You know me, I'm taking heads.
All right, then.
One head for me.
2 heads.
2 heads. I'll take Will Travel. And this is one of his peak whenever he played for the Warriors.
Yeah.
So I'm very comfortable with that.
My picks, I'm going Steph Curry.
Okay.
And Kevin Durant.
I didn't expect you to take Durant.
You expected Curry as much as I hate on him?
Because I can't top that pick. I mean, naturally, I expected you to go Curry.
Yep.
I wasn't necessarily expecting Durant. It's a good pick there.
Ironically, those 3 players were my first 3 I listed.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take Clay because you can't match Clay. And I'm going
do my best.
And I'm going to go ahead and take Draymond Green.
Okay.
Because
all right.
That's as much as what Durant is on one side of the scale as such an unmatchable offensive weapon.
Yep.
I've now got Draymond, which you can't match either. I've got Draymond and Wilt.
I'm not going to be able to match. So let's go Jameson at power forward. Antoine Jameson.
Okay.
I like him at power. Try to combat.
I completely forgot that Antoine Jameson played for the Warriors. Jameson wasn't that good with the Warriors.
Oh, bull crap. He averaged 24.9 points a game.
I thought that was with the Wizards.
Nope. It was with the Warriors. His last year there, he was 24.
Okay.
Now, at shooting guard, I'm going to take Spree.
Latrell Sprewell?
Yes.
I greatly like my matchup there.
Well, who else? To guard Clay.
Mitch Richmond?
Oh, I forgot about Mitch.
I'm just saying.
Shut up.
Mitch Richmond.
You forgot about Jameson. I forgot about Mitch. Dang it. I mean, Sprewell's really good, too.
I don't think I would have took Jameson over.
No. Well, but you did forget about him. That's all I'm saying.
I'm going to go ahead and take Chris Mullin.
Yeah, of course.
And Tim Hardaway.
Ooh, you got Hardaway.
Yes.
Oh, wait. We already got my team. No, I got center.
Yeah,
I was like, crap.
There's only one left for you.
Yeah, I know. Let's take Nate Thurman.
Let's just take Nate Thurman. The late, great Nate Thurman. So
Thurman was really good, too, though.
So what we're going to have in this...
It's going to be a really good team. I mean, both of them are really good teams.
And that's going to
But it's 2 totally different play styles.
Exactly. Your team is going to be based around the perimeter.
Yes.
And our teams who would win, and which my team's really good on the perimeter, too.
Well, we're really good inside, too, when you count. Nate Thurman was no slouch, along with Jameson, who was no slouch. So, but Wilt good.
Jameson's being guarded by the one guy that would almost.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I'm saying, in general, they're really good in the paint. Yes. Just not against Wilt and Draymond. Man, but at the same time, I mean, your perimeter players cannot guard them.
I've got 2/3 of Run TMC. With Wilt Chamberlain rebounding and throwing outlet passes.
Yep.
My God in heaven.
Yep. That's a great... Because of the recent stretch here of the Warriors, if this was 6 years ago, ugh.
Well, we wouldn't even be making a Warriors team. We would be making even 6 years ago, we wouldn't be making a Miami Heat team. We
well,
would be
maybe
making
6 years ago was 2011.
We'd be making a Detroit Piston team or a Philadelphia 76er team or a Houston Rockets team or something. But no.
I hate the Sixers.
I ain't a Sixers fan either. But what we have,
that was fun.
But whenever you're going, I'm going to go position by position.
Yeah.
Okay. Naturally, edge to you at point guard. I don't feel like I have a terrible drop off.
No.
With Tim Hardaway.
I don't think there's any terrible drop offs in the whole thing.
I do, but I'll explain that just a
moment. Okay.
You've got.
And even the third option being Baron Davis at point.
Yes. Advantage you at point, but I've got the second best point guard in the history of the Warriors. It's just I think Steph's.
Who also played for the Heat.
Yes. You know my opinion of Steph and how highly I regard Steph. So, at the same fact, who'd you take it to? Spreewell. I would take Klay Thompson every single day, and it's not even close over Latrell Sprewell.
He's got him in the athleticism department, I think.
He's a better shooter.
Who is?
Klay.
Yeah, Klay. Yeah, I'm saying Spreewell takes Klay in the athleticism department.
Maybe.
In my book, shooting.
But across the board, elsewhere, it's Klay. Defense, shooting, pure scoring.
Yeah.
It's across the board. It's Klay. Now at the 3, Mullen and Durant.
I like Durant a lot better.
I like Durant.
Mullen was not that great of a defender.
Well, it's true.
And Durant.
That was the one knock about TMC is that they were maybe one of the most elite scoring teams in the history of the league, but they gave up a lot of points too. So while I like Durant in that matchup, I don't think it's a terrible drop off down to Chris Mullin. Chris Mullin's a member of the Dream Team. Great scorer. Member of the Dream Team. So I mean, it counts for something. I do take Durant.
Durant.
Now at the 4, I actually call this a push. Jameson.
Gosh.
Actually, I don't know. I think I would almost take Draymond.
I would. I wanted Draymond over Jameson. I did. Just because of his versatility.
Now,
if we're just talking rebounding and offense. And, I mean, Jameson was a good defender, but I don't think he's Draymond Green good.
Draymond's a great defender.
Yeah. But I like where I can see you saying it's even between them.
Where Jameson is going to give you 21, 22, and 8 on a given night, Draymond's going to give you 15 and 8 and then 7 or 8 assists.
Yes, right.
And he's going to, unless you have a better defender, he's going to be guarding your best player on the other side. So I think slight edge to Draymond, but it's close.
Well, here's the thing, though, is now you're moving. Who are you getting to guard Durant? Are you guarding him with Mullen, or are you guarding him with Draymond?
Yeah, just let Mullen guard him. It doesn't matter who's going to guard him. I mean, he's going to get his.
Yeah, and that's my point, though, is if you were to move Draymond to guard Durant, to try to just slow him down a little bit, Mullen's not going to be able to stop Jameson.
No.
So Jameson's going to kill him. So that's defense.
But Mullen has a much better job, much better chance to affect Jameson
than he does Durant.
Yes,
I agree.
I see your point. Now at the 5, drastic drop off.
Yeah, definitely. Now, I mean, Thurman's great.
Nate Thurman was great in his own
He's a Hall of Famer.
But Wilt Chamberlain.
Chamberlain's
most best. You're talking now, while I don't know how it would relate to today's game, but you're talking the Wilt Chamberlain that averages.
But Thurman was back then, too, so it's the same thing.
You're looking at a Wilt Chamberlain that's averaging 50 and 25. So, I mean, and playing 48 and a half minutes a game.
Yes.
So, and you've got just the up and down game. I mean, my team is built perfectly around Wilt.
Wilt will do it.
Yes.
He can run with those guys.
He's not going to take the rebound and push it himself. He's going to outlet.
No.
He's going to outlet it. But if Draymond or Chris Mullin gets a rebound in this situation, Wilt's going to get up and down the floor probably faster than anybody on your roster. Maybe not Steph. But I would take Wilt Chamberlain in his prime in a foot race against Kevin Durant. I would.
God, and I love Wilt, but I don't know, man.
I would.
That one's hard. But Wilt,
those big legs moving, man. God,
and Wilt was fast, dude.
He could fly.
Wilt was literally the pinnacle of every athletic department you could want. He really was.
Yes.
And that's what made him so dominant. He was amazing.
His skills are not as polished for today's game
Not
necessarily, but his athleticness, just what I need him for with my team.
Regardless, I think if you take athleticism as a whole, compare him to today's NBA players, he's right there with them.
Who wins this game?
Well, I mean, I'm giving the nod to Wilt.
Okay.
I'm giving the nod to Wilt every time.
Okay, so
because he's going to dominate.
Well, whenever we went position by position, we gave you the edge with Curry, gave you the edge with Durant, and I
think power forwards, yeah, neck and neck, like you said.
Neck and neck, and then.
But the versatility, and when we talk about versatility, you've got the most versatile backcourt or front court there is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, excluding small forward, power forward and center.
Chris Paul was as big as Draymond.
Yeah, but he just wasn't as good.
He wasn't as good defensively, but he's.
And I don't think he was as good assist either, passing the ball.
He's as far as
but maybe as good as Draymond.
Even with you with Curry and Durant, I've called Curry the most lethal perimeter offensive player in the history of the game, and Durant overall the most lethal offensive player. I think whenever you add in as a whole with Clay to go with Tim Hardaway and Chris Mullin, I'm almost as good.
I don't know, but this game is going to easily.
But that's because
this is going to be the highest scoring game to ever be played in the NBA.
Sprewell brings down your scoring on the perimeter. Sprewell is good, but I'm just Latrell Sprewell's just he's just one of those guys.
Now I forgot about Richmond, so I could easily see putting Richmond in at the 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
And I had Jason Richardson listed as an option.
He is.
I had David Lee listed as an option.
He is.
I had Andrew Bogut listed.
These are top 5 players for their positions at Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you that. So
I had Rick Barry listed as an option.
Yeah, no doubt.
Whenever I took my 3, I was sitting there trying to determine if I wanted Barry or Mullin. So I went.
I would give the nod over to Mullin though. In today's game, playing against Durant, give the nod to Mullin. But both of them were great. I mean, these are great teams. They really are.
Great teams.
Yes, I love that. All right.
We solid?
Jesus, yes, and it's at 12 minutes.
It's all right. That just means
shorter videos for you guys.
That's right. That's right. We had our teams picked at the 3.5 minutes, and we gabbed for 9 minutes.
That was fun though. These are fun videos. I really like these.
Go ahead, finish it.
So, thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that like button and that subscribe button. Share it with your friends. Like us on Facebook, Bluegrass Sports Show, Twitter, Bluegrass Sport 2.
For the record, on the side of Carl's refrigerator, he has a flyer for Frisch's, and it's chicken tenders. And if anybody knows me, I'm a chicken tenders guy, and I love Frisch's chicken tenders, and it's killing me. It's killing me.
Sorry, Barry. Anyway.
And the Mountain Dew.
Do you want to say anything besides your little chicken tender rant? Hello.
Hello. The pepperoni.
Oh my God. Anyway. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.